All right, welcome to Talking Tiny with Tara. So I just wanted to kindly briefly go over, who are our neighbors going to be in Tiny Territory? Who are we going to let in, right? So here is kind of a short list of the people that we're going to be living with at Tiny Territory. So number one, me. You're going to be living with me. I'm a hoot, trust me. However, I like my environment very clean and I like things tidy, and that's how the park is going to be run as a whole. But I will physically be on property. I will be living there. I will be helping. I will be ensuring that we have lots of cool programs and fun activities, and that people have a place to go and talk if they do have any concerns and things of that nature. But also, and much more importantly, we're going to bring people in like veterans who have served our country, that deserve to be in an environment where they're supported. We're going to have retirees, people that have worked their whole lives and they're looking for simplicity and an environment where they can relax and enjoy the rest of their time left on this planet. Young couples, you don't even have to have kids. There's going to be a section where, and I know this might sound bad, but there's going to be a section where there's small children. It's not that I don't love small children. It's just that not everybody enjoys all the noise that they potentially have to make. So there'll be a section where there'll be young families, but there'll be young couples as well that are just looking to start out, that need a safe, clean, supportive environment while they're saving for something else that they might want to do in their future. Remote workers, that's going to be huge, right? I'm a remote worker. And you want to be able to work from home in an environment where you still have to go for a walk every day, and you still might want to, somebody's texting me now, where you want to be able to maybe walk to the barn and go get your eggs and then the garden and go get your spinach so that you can make yourself an omelet in the morning, and go back and then work from home, and you work for a few hours, but maybe you want to go for a swim, or maybe you want to go for a walk on the walking trails. So working from home is a really beautiful platform for this. Also, single parents, this is huge, right? Because what is the number one challenge of a single parent? We need help with our kids. We need help financially. We need help emotionally. There's a lot of variables that go into being a single parent. And I went through it. It was extremely stressful. And I had the two boys. So if I had been in an opportunity where I could have gone, where I had been in a community environment, that would have been extremely helpful. So definitely that. Another component to this is being a minimalist. If you want to be in a tiny home and you want to own like 6 things, I don't even know how that's possible, but I own 6 things just in my bathroom. Not the point. But the point is if you want to be a minimalist, you can definitely live in Tiny Territory. You could also be a nature lover. That's going to be a huge, huge, huge part of this. We want to have a spot where we have bees, and we want to give them in an environment where they can pollinate, and there's flowers, and there's just a clean, earthy environment for people to walk, breathe, eat, drink safely. So if that kind of gives you an idea, that's what we're looking at. There's nobody that cannot live in Tiny Territory. The component to not being welcome in Tiny Territory is that somewhere along the way you haven't met the 10 Commandments. If you've been in jail for 20 years because you murdered somebody, I'm sorry that happened to the person that died, but we're not going to be supportive of that. Anybody that's been on a sexual predators list will not be welcome to Tiny Territory. We just can't have it, and I don't feel sorry for those people. Like, leave the kids alone. So yeah, everybody that is a law-abiding human being that wants to be a Tiny Territory can apply to live in Tiny Territory. And I fully expect that once we secure the property, there's going to be a waiting list. You can sign a light letter of interest. There's no financial obligation to it, but it does put you on the list. So I just want to give everybody a heads up about that. And they are on the website, they are on Facebook, and we are now on YouTube, thanks to Lisa. So if you have any questions, let me know. Other than that, you guys have a great day.